Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Tori if you're new here, and today I am going to be showing you a low budget meal plan for the week. So this is to serve as something that you can take to the store with you, grab these items, and then come home and cook them. I'm gonna try my best to type everything out in the description box, but we are going to go over the list. So my store of choice this week is going to be Walmart. That is where I'm finding the cheapest prices. And I will say I have compared 4 different stores, and in my area, Walmart is the cheapest. We also have a Kroger, which is King Soopers here in Colorado. We have a Target, and we have our local market, which I didn't really expect to find the cheapest prices there, but I did want to factor it in there because I know a lot of us live in small towns and the local market really is the only place to go. Of course, you could try Dollar Tree or Dollar General, but right now Walmart is coming in the cheapest for the quantity and quality that you are getting. If you're new here, hi, hello, my name is Tori. We make videos 3 to 4 times a week all about life here in Northern Colorado. We try to be prepared for emergencies on a budget. And I will say inflation and food shortage is very real in my area. And if there is a way to save money during these times, I'm going to find out how to do it and I'm going to share it with you. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. Make sure you hit the subscribe button if you did enjoy it, and give this video a big thumbs up because that's very helpful. Now, typically with these videos, I am cooking all of these meals for you, but I have so many of those videos on my channel. Definitely check out my emergency budget playlist and you can find some recipes, but this is just me showing you what you need for your grocery list. So I will have that in the description box as well. In case you are watching from a mobile device, you can navigate to that with the drop down arrow on the right side of the screen. So when I turn you around, I'm going to show you my Walmart cart right now and what I have going on. I'm also going to offer some options. So the price that you see in the cart is not the actual price. I will show you my plan for it to be under $20. We will see if that happens. I'm not sure yet. It really depends on your preferences. So these are some meals that I haven't really made before, and I do like to change it up every now and again. So if you're excited, I'm going to get you turned around and show you what we have found. Okay, so the meal plan is here. Again, it will be typed out in the description for you. I just wrote it down. I am definitely a paper and pencil type of gal. So on the meal plan, we have lentils, rice, pasta, curry sauce, tomato sauce, white beans, cottage cheese, blueberry pancake mix, frozen veggies, bananas or apples, popcorn, hummus, celery, or corn tortillas. So what I'm going to do is show you my Walmart cart here and show you exactly how you compare these items together. Of course, there are substitutions for those of us that may have allergies or perhaps you don't like lentils. So I am going to show you that there is no meat in this haul. If you can find meat on the cheap, definitely look into that, but also look into the quality. I have had a hard time finding a quality meat that I trust at my box stores, but if you have a butcher in the area or a local farmer or a neighbor that wants to share a cow with you, that's an option as well. You can even do that online for the city people that tell me they don't have access to local farms. There are plenty of online resources for you. I'm sure our community has tried them out before. So if you have, definitely drop that in the comments below. I know a lot of people read the comments and everybody is a wealth of knowledge down there. So I appreciate the contributions you make when you are making those comments in a positive way. So yes, let me show you my cart here and show you what we're working with. So in the lineup, I am set at the Longmont store. That's okay. So that's not really near me, but that's where the prices are coming from. I don't know if it's because I filtered to the cheapest, but Longmont is in Boulder County. So they're in Colorado, their taxes might be a little higher, so watch out for that. But anyways, I have quite a few items here. I have my estimated total at $40.31, but let's go down the list here. So starting with breakfast, I have corn tortillas and eggs, and Again, if you're new to this lifestyle of just keeping it simple and basic, you may need some seasonings to stock up on. I always suggest garlic and salt, or you could use Italian seasoning, but that's what you're gonna have. That's what you're gonna have for breakfast. So you can do an egg a day or two, depending on how many you have in your family. This is really based for 2 people here, but you can do your eggs, a fried egg, and you're gonna put it in that corn tortilla. You could add some frozen vegetables to that if you wanted to, and those are 88 cents a bag. So that is an option. Potatoes are another cheap one. Again, Walmart doesn't have those sales that Kroger might have, but they do have markdowns, so definitely look out for that. Another option is to add some cottage cheese into the eggs, and this cottage cheese specifically is 14 grams of protein. So I think that's a great value, literally at $1.98, but that's an option. When you are thinking about being on a budget, keep the ingredients minimal and think about ingredients that you can use multiple ways. I'm going to try and share some tips and tricks here that just might be helpful for some of you that are new to this. Okay, so I decided to do something a little different here. It was getting confusing, and I want you to be able to understand the screen. So what I'm going to do is show you what's in my cart, and then I'll turn you around and show you what to put together to make the meal. Again, though, using ingredients that work for multiple meals is key when you are on a budget, at least for our family. Next on the list, we have unsweetened coconut milk, and that is $2.98. You could use something different for this, and I'll show you in a second. We have some pre-made hummus for $2.87, or you could get a can of chickpeas for 78 cents, squeeze some lemon juice in there, a little bit of olive oil, blend it up. Forget the tahini, you're not gonna need that. You're gonna get the hummus flavor from the beans anyways, and make your own. So it depends what you have at home. 10 ounces for this hummus at $2.87. That's not too bad, but it's up to you. And then for bananas, I just have $1.74. These are organic bananas, but that's all they had. Bananas, believe it or not, are a migraine trigger for me, so I would get a bag of apples instead. Kroger right now, though, has killer sales on fruit. So again, it depends where you're going with your budget this week. Next up is celery stalk, and that's $1.84. That's for your hummus. And I did not want an onion in there. I'm removing it. Oh, brought it under 40 bucks. Good. You're going to do great value frozen cauliflower at 12 ounces. That's going to be 98 cents. And then the great value steamable mixed vegetables at 12 ounces is 88 cents. This is the can of chickpeas that we were talking about, 78 cents there. And then the northern beans, you're gonna need a can of those for protein, 15.5 ounces, and that's 78 cents. So the canned beans at Walmart are great, especially to have in a prepper pantry because they're under $1. I just don't make it to Walmart that much because it's so far away from me. Next up is going to be great value tomato sauce, and that is 88 cents. They do have a smaller can, but with this tomato sauce, you're going to need just a little bit of sweetness to cut down on some acidity, maybe a teaspoon of sugar, and then put some Italian seasoning in there, and honestly, you're good to go. You could leave it like this if you like the flavor, but I just need an extra oomph in there. You could even put some garlic if you wanted to. And then the great value curry powder is $2 here, and you can mix that with your coconut milk, and that would bring you to a little under $5. Well, yeah, a little under $4 for a sauce. Or you could get the tiki masala simmer sauce at 15 ounces for $3.98. And Patox, I apologize if I pronounced that wrong, but that brand is good. They have a butter chicken variety, or they have their tiki masala. They also have some vegan varieties if there's any allergies or, moral direction there with what you're eating. I ate plant-based for a very long time. I still do technically, but yes, here it's a good option. But if you wanted to make something similar, just grab some curry powder and mix it in with your coconut milk. It's not going to be the same taste, but it'll be similar. You could even throw some tomato sauce in there and just make all of those flavors simmer together. Next up is a 32 ounce of the Great Value Thin Spaghetti, and that's $1.88, or you could just do the Great Value 16 ounce linguine for 98 cents. So it depends how many you have in your family. I just wanted to show you options here. I'm going to go ahead and remove this because this is not something that we would be buying. Next up, 32 ounces of white rice, long grain at $1.62. And this is the best price that I've seen it, even at Dollar Tree. They just don't have 32 ounces. They only have 16. So yes, keep an eye on that. Next up, you can get Great Value organic lentils, 15 ounces for $1.16, and that's in the can. Or you could get dried lentils at a pound, so that's 16 ounces at $1.34, and it's not organic. So in my mind here, I would definitely go for the organic, and it's a time saver because they're already cooked. So busy moms like myself, that's a good one. And then for snacks, all I have is some of the white popcorn kernels. And I love popcorn. It takes a while to eat, so it satisfies that saltiness craving. But if you're not into that, go ahead and grab your hummus and celery. So what I'm gonna do here is remove some of these items, and then we will see this go down a bit. So I'm gonna remove the curry powder, or well, curry simmer. I'm going to remove, let's see here, remove the bananas. We are gonna remove this hummus because we can make our own. We are going to remove the eggs. We're going to, let's see, we're gonna keep the corn tortillas, but, no. We're gonna remove the corn tortillas, and we'll use celery for our hummus. We're gonna remove the popcorn because I'm gonna go with veggies and hummus this week. And then you will see on the bottom here, I have some protein blueberry pancakes, and that is what you are gonna mix with your cottage cheese here. And it's gonna be like a lemon ricotta blueberry pancake, and that will last you. So that could also be a snack. That's plenty of food there. That still keeps us at $28.09, but with Walmart pickup, you will see if you are not over the $35 threshold, they charge you $6.99. So it will be cheaper to go in store for this, and you're at $21.10, which puts us over by $1.10, but honestly, I'm okay with that. So that's $20 for 2 people for the entire week. Again, you're gonna have to keep an open mind with this, and I'm gonna turn you around and show you how we put these things together. But Walmart has some really great options out there, and some good flavor combinations. So let me get you turned around and show you what we are having for the week. I am pleased with this. Again, you'd have to go in to get that $21.10 price. Okay, so quick little thing about me. I don't mind eating the same thing every single day. I grew up on a budget. I grew up with many siblings, 5 brothers and 2 sisters, and you know, my family kept it we had so many options when it came to food, but we had some of the basics, and I know what I like. And then, you know, in college and after college, even after grad school, I really experimented with diets because I just wasn't feeling my best self. So when I became plant-based, I was back and forth with being a pescatarian, which is adding fish into your diet, and really that's what makes me feel the best. So today, in today's age, I think it's called like a Mediterranean diet, where you're, you know, eating that lifestyle. So that's really what I gravitate towards to have me feel my best self. But if you are new here, I am in my 3rd trimester, so really any food is making me feel great to eat, and then afterwards I feel super sick. So I struggle with hyperemesis. So I get it. Some people look at these lists and they just immediately say, hey, that's disgusting. Like, just keep those comments to yourself. But I'm trying to show you that you can do this. You can eat like this and feed your family. Can my kids eat like this? Absolutely, they could. Yeah, that would be a safe way to feed them. But of course they need some different supplements like calcium builders like milk and things like that. But I did want to just make that disclaimer before we jump into this. If you are truly in here, you're in it to win it when it comes to saving money and trying to stay semi-healthy, I would definitely look towards this. So here we go. For breakfast, like I said, all you're gonna need is that protein pancake mix. If you did buy bananas, throw some of those in there, and you're gonna throw some cottage cheese, and those will make your pancakes for the week. You can make them all up front, or you could just make them in a huge batch, pour them out onto a sheet pan, and instead of having the pancake shape, you're just gonna take a pizza cutter and you're gonna have square pancakes for the week. And that will last you. You can have, 2 each. You could even have 3 each depending on how much you make, and you will be good to go. Again, another option was that egg and vegetable and corn tortilla wrap. So if you're on the go, that would be a good one as well, depending if you want your sweet flavor or your savory flavor. Now moving on to lunch. So lunch is going to be tricky because all you're going to do is alternate the dinner that you had last night, if that makes sense. So we will start off with a snack. So you could do your hummus, you could do your popcorn, and then all you're going to do is put some rice with veggies and beans and call it good. And then the next day you can have some of the pasta that we were talking about. So pasta with red sauce and lentils and vegetables, or you could have some of your rice. So again, you're taking rice as a base and you're doing that curry and cauliflower and beans. So you're going to repeat that pattern, and then lunch and dinner are basically going to be the same, but you have 3 core meals there that you can work with. And of course, you could have your pancakes for lunch or dinner as well, but that's what you have. You essentially have 4 meals that you're working with, and you're just alternating through the week. And I promise you, this is it gets easier. Some of these, meal plans get a little, I don't know. I can see where people would be hesitant to try it out, but if you, again, are serious about saving money and trying to stay healthy, this is a great resource. So I hope this was helpful. I wanted to try something different where I sit here and talk to you. I said in my last video, it's easier for me to get around and find out what time of the day I'm not feeling the best, but I can sit down and talk to you and give you ideas. So that is the goal here. Again, if you want more recipes, I've been on YouTube for so long. Please check out my emergency budget playlist. I think that will help you out. And if you have any specific questions, go ahead and leave them down in the comments. I've gotten some emails recently about help in your area. If you are experiencing food insecurity, definitely dial your local 211. I have all of the information in my description box if you can navigate to it, but 211 will help you in your specific area, and they can get you food. If you can't make it to a food drive, it is absolutely necessary for them to be able to drop that food off to you. You should have no shame asking someone for help, asking a neighbor when it comes to feeding yourself or your family. So if you're reaching out to me, please know that my resource is always 211. If you can't get through to them for some reason, I will try my best to help you in your area, but I cannot help you with any cash or anything like that. I wish I could. I wish I could give to everybody, but we all have our struggles, myself included, and it's just not something that's feasible for me. So if you are reaching out, please know that my resource is always 211. So please try them first, and then go ahead and email me if you're having a struggle, and I will find you some resources in your area. I promise you that I've helped some people in the past. So yes, that is going to do it. I hope you enjoyed this little chit chat, sit down, and some ideas to keep it cheap this week. Alrighty everyone, that is going to do it for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed some of these meal ideas to keep your grocery list on the cheap this week. Let me know if you try any of these recipes. Let me know if you've already tried some of these recipes. Again, if you're new here, we would love it if you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you give the video a big thumbs up. It truly means the world to me. We have some new videos coming for you this week, so let me know what kinds of videos you'd like to see down in the comments, and I can't wait to chat with each and every one of you. As always, stay adventurous, stay creative. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye, y'all.